The year 2020 was one of the most challenging years in recent history. The rapid spread of COVID-19 all across the world caused us to make drastic changes. It's hard to describe the panic and destruction that COVID-19 created around the world. Millions of people lost their lives because of the virus. Unemployment skyrocketed, and we had to make huge changes to our daily lives. One of these changes was the widespread adoption of remote work. In early 2020, when countries began to introduce lockdowns in an attempt to prevent the spread of the virus, everyone had to ask themselves, can I do my job from home? Unfortunately, for a huge amount of people, the answer to this question was no. A lot of the most important jobs in society, like doctors, bus drivers, and factory workers, they can't do their job remotely. And in many cases, lots of these people lost their jobs during the pandemic. However, some people realized they could do all of their work from home. People who had office jobs or who worked all day on a computer were in this lucky position. However, whether they liked it or not, the mass adoption of remote work would be one of the biggest reorganizations of work in their lifetimes. And all these people would be guinea pigs in a worldwide crazy experiment. Today, over 3 years later, there is a huge range of opinions about remote work. Some say this experiment went much better than we expected, and that the genie is out of the bottle, that we will never return to office work. They say parents can spend more time with their kids. Employees are spending less money on food and rent. And workers are spending less time commuting to the office. Some people, for example, people with ADHD, have other benefits. For example, they can control their working environment, which allows them to focus better. Other people, like digital nomads, can make use of digital nomad visas to travel and work at the same time. However, on the flip side, some people are skeptical of remote work. Younger workers are finding it hard to get feedback and mentorship. Working from home is taking a toll on some people's mental health and leading to burnout. And some people are finding it harder to network and are missing out on a lot of the career development opportunities that they would usually get in an office. Okay, so it's clear there's pros and cons to remote work. But it's also important to recognize there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Whether remote work is suitable can depend on the industry, on personality types, on leadership styles, and so on. And in many cases, a hybrid approach is often a good compromise. Because of COVID, I had to spend half of my 4-year undergraduate degree, taking classes online. And now I work fully remotely. So unfortunately, I had to experience a lot of the challenges with remote work. But I'm also grateful for the benefits it brings. And I'm excited to see what the future holds. Thank you for listening.